Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I could hear all of your wonderful voices over the last week shouting out into the ethos. I wonder what Tim's doing this week. I wonder if he's doing well. I am indeed doing quite well, and thank you for asking. It is shot day. I did take some recommended advice from some of the other videos out there and preload my shot just so I guess I could have less fun today, which I don't know. I kind of enjoy loading it up. I find it fun. One thing that's interesting though, this is week 4. Well, I'm starting week 4. Week 3 just ended, so I guess I'm putting week 3. You know, you'll see my pretty picture, on the front. But it is starting week 4, so this is my 4th injection. So it should be the last one of the bottle, right? And yet I have 50 units left. So that is the next titrated shot up. Actually, I didn't get my bottle. I did reach out to the service that I use. I think it's called Emerge or something. They gave me like $25 off my first 2 vials. So I figured give them a shot. Can't hurt. Or I mean, it would hurt. It's a shot, but nevertheless, I figured I'd give them a shot and see what happens. I will probably be migrating to another service, I guess. You got to kind of track the prices. Just so you know, I think for the last shot I paid like $280 after the discount. In this shot, or the next vial, I'm sorry, the first vial, and then the second vial, I think I'm paying $320 something for the 5 milligram, which, excuse me, I gotta go get the bottle. Never mind, I actually have it right here. I just didn't see it. So it is empty. Empty. So I'm actually gonna put more back in. And the reason is because I did reach out to them and I said, look, I have an extra dose in my thing. Can I just take the 5 milligram sooner? Can I just start 5 milligrams today? And they said no. And here's why. So, well, let me do the recap of the week first. So the week, no symptoms of any kind. In fact, there was I don't want to say severe. It wasn't severe. It was a noticeable difference, though. Not in a good way this time, though. I feel that the effect is kind of wearing off. My cravings have kind of come back. I don't feel as full. I think my body's getting used to the 2.5, which is both good and not good. It means I'm ready to titrate up to the next level, but they want me to do one more week at the 2.5. I argued. I tried to get them to let me do the 5. I could just take the 5, but the reason they gave me is because if you start on the 5 too early, if you titrate up too soon, your body will get used to it too fast and it will be less effective. I don't know if there's any science behind that, but considering it most likely came from a doctor, mind you, a doctor of quality, I don't know, so it could be bullshit. I don't know. In today's day and age, it's hard to determine what's bullshit and what's not. So just ask Reddit. You know, they'll tell you right off the bat, oh, that's bullshit, or not. You'll have a million different opinions. So this is fun. So I am actually gonna put some back. I am gonna put 2.5 milligrams back. And just do the 25 today. I'm just going to follow the advice of the doctors. I'm just going to open this back up. But what I am going to do next week when I do 5 is I am going to take half from this and take half from the next one so that it continues to send the extra up so that maybe I can get an extra dose. Maybe next bottle they will put a little more in. I don't know, but I am going to put... I am going to put it back to 25. I don't want to, screw anything up. So, but like I said, I did notice some differences. in that it wasn't as effective this week. And so I am looking forward to going up to the, I don't remember which leg I did last week. I'll just put it back in my gut. I didn't know what to expect going up, so I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, before I forget, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who's watched my video, and thank you to everyone who's given me a thumbs up. I did notice that the more thumbs ups I got, the more people were watching my video. And I mean, I think last week's video, I had like 700 views, which to me is a lot. Like that's a crazy amount of views. Thank you for all of you who did that. I really appreciate that, and it's helping other people learn about this. Here we go. And that's super important. So the more information we can get out, I got a couple of comments from some people saying, you know, thanks for doing this. It's nice to see a masculine point of view, just because I know I'm Captain Planet over here. But at least from a guy's perspective, now I'm no alpha male, as they like to say, but I don't really give a shit. That's not a thing, so don't let anybody tell you that that's a thing. So anyway, I loved reading all of your comments about how you're doing, what you're doing, how much weight you've lost, your experiences with other medications, and all of the journeys of everyone also kind of going through something similar. I think some people really love to read that, and especially me. Like I find it keeps me on track. I think it might help keep other people on track. So keep commenting, keep doing great stuff. I think I got it all in. Yeah. Let us know how you're doing. Oh, wait, let me get to that. My brain is all over the place, so I apologize. So last week, I think I was around the 262 mark, hovering in and around. Like I said, I had that dinner with my wife last week, with pasta, and I gained some weight after that, which it's pasta, so you're going to. And I realized there's nothing wrong with gaining weight. I just feel that meal, in and of itself, set me back about a week. So it took me a little while to get rid of that, and especially when you're on this, it slows everything down. So you don't process that food for about 3 days, and then you're also holding on to all the water and the salt and the bread and all the other stuff. So I am continuing with low carb, and I have continued to use the carb-free coconut bars, not protein bars, just the coconut yummy bars from Aldi, our sponsor. Not our sponsor. Aldi, if you want to be our sponsor, you can be our sponsor. But no, using those is great. I've been trying to get some more food, like real food in, like eggs and stuff. But back when I was on keto, I had so many eggs that I like the taste of eggs, like just scrambled eggs, not like eggs in anything or in different ways, just scrambled eggs for some reason. Just the taste just makes me feel nauseous. I have no craving for eggs anymore after doing keto for a year, where I probably had thousands of eggs. And I guess I'm just tired of it. But chicken's great. I've been on a salmon kick lately. Salmon's fantastic, especially if you cook it right. Don't overcook salmon. It's better to eat salmon, in my opinion, and this is based on nothing, but my opinion is it's better to eat salmon a little underdone than it is overdone. And there is a YouTube video, an excellent YouTube video out there from the guy. I don't know his name. I don't know his channel. So helpful. But there's a guy who does like these hour and a half long videos where he just tests these theories on, is farm-raised salmon any better for you than wild salmon? Is expensive chicken taste better? Does expensive chicken taste better than cheap chicken? What is worth spending money on, like steak? And what is not? And so he does double-blind taste tests. He cooks everything the same. He kind of puts everything together. And the information that he gets through the scientific method is amazing. And so one of the things he discovered is that don't buy salmon in restaurants, because 9 times out of 10, I guess it's like not salmon. It's like a, what is the, it's not trout. I don't remember what it is. It's like another fish that kind of tastes like salmon. It's like it's like wish salmon. So yeah, don't buy salmon in restaurants. Make it yourself if you're gonna do it, and don't overcook it. 375 degrees for like 10-15 minutes should be more than enough. You should get the temperature probe, and as soon as it starts hitting right around that 145, don't cook it any further. Aldi has awesome Brussels sprouts. They have awesome asparagus, and I really love that stuff. So try it. Go try it, and just kind of yeah, eat well. I'm trying to think. There was something that I was reading recently about. It was like, if you don't eat enough food, you're not going to lose weight. And so for a while, I was doing like, oh, I'm just going to have a couple protein bars today and really keep my calories low so that I can kind of get back on track. And that's not how it works. If you don't eat enough food, you're not going to lose weight. If you eat too much food, you're not going to lose weight. So it's about finding that nice balance. And so, notification, take my medicine. If you go on to like a keto metric calculator, ruled.me, I think, is a good one, and find out what your keto metrics are, and then kind of go from there. What you want to find is your basal, I think it's called basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories you need to eat in order to maintain your current weight at your current situation. So because I'm working out even just a little bit during the week, I've gone from like sedentary couch potato to, that's a technical term, to like lightly active, whatever that's supposed to mean. So I guess it raised my basal rate up just a little bit. So I think that's like 2,300 calories I need to eat in a day just to maintain where I am now. So I kind of take about 20% off of that. And so that would be about 400 to 600 calories. So I go down to like 1,800, 1,900, somewhere in there. If I can just hover in there with the shot, that's like a nice sweet spot. So give that a try if you're struggling. And then some days you feel free to fast a little bit more. If you want to have a day, every once in a while I would do a day with no food. I would just do a 24-hour fast. And I found that when I was on a plateau, or if I was stuck at I mean, kind of the same thing. Anyway, if you're stuck at a certain weight and you're trying different things and nothing's really working, try a 24-hour fast. Again, not medical advice. It's just worked for me in the past, and see how that works for you. I'm curious. Has anybody tried that method? Comments below. What methods have you tried when you were stuck? I'm still doing low carb. It works for me. I've noticed definitely my face has thinned a bit. Hang on. Okay, so apparently I'm a moron and I stopped the video instead of pausing the video because I do this so often. So what I was saying is comment below on what you've done to try and get yourself out of those plateaus and what's worked for you. I also wanted to say again, thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my threads here. If you're on a weight loss journey, I obviously wish you the best of luck. I think you're going to find some support below. Those of you with kids, there's some great support groups online. I actually belong to a Bluey group called Bandits. It's a support group for dads, and a lot of those guys are losing weight, and there's over 100,000 very positive dads on there. So definitely recommend that for you dads out there trying to lose some weight. I would love to hear more from you, and it's open round table conversation. So please feel free to reach out. Please comment below. Just please be good people. Be positive. We have enough negativity going on in the world right now. We're all just doing the best we can. Anyway, thank you again. Please give me another thumbs up on this video. It's getting the word out. It's getting information out, and I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing as far as commenting and watching, and maybe even sharing it with some people who might be interested in Tirzepatide. I'd love for you to send it to them. So feel free. It's an open forum here. So I will talk to you all next week. Thank you very much. Be kind to one another. Take care.